Hi there, welcome back to another edition of Nothing Exceptional. This episode is an interview with cosplayer Maddness Cosplay from Fife Scotland. Maddness Cosplay. Is it a play on your actual name, or is it that you're drawn to playing more of the Mad as a Hatter kind of characters? I've seen that you've done Joker, Harley Quinn, etc., etc.
Hi. I would say Maddness Cosplay is definitely a reflection of my interest in the insane characters. I've always been more interested in the villains and the bad guys of stories, like comic books, movies, all that sort of thing. Especially towards characters like the Joker, Harley Quinn, that have so many other things going on. They're very in depth, they're very complex characters, they're very insane. I've always found that very interesting, and I'm more drawn to those types of characters when it comes to my cosplaying.
I actually found your Instagram account when I was looking for people that have cosplayed as Venom, and it looked like you had done like two different versions of Venom back in July of last year. Now, when the movie came out and it actually had a female Venom in it, did that inspire you in any way for future cosplays?
Uh, this is actually kind of embarrassing. So I cosplayed Venom before the Venom movie came out, and I had all the intention of seeing the movie, but I've actually not seen it yet. Um, Although I know pretty much what happens because it's been so long since the movie came out, you're gonna run into spoilers. Um, I am really interested in seeing the movie, and I do really want to see their take on a female Venom to see if that sort of sparks anything. Because I do want to redo my Venom cosplay, but I want to try and add a twist to it. I'm just not entirely sure what that twist is yet. So I think watching the movie might give me some ideas, but as of right now, I have nothing because I've not seen it yet.
What's something that you think more people should know or understand about cosplay?
One thing I would like people to understand about cosplay is that we all cosplay differently. Um, there's no need to attack other people. There's no need to have this constant mentality of one-upping everybody, of trying to be the best. There seems to be a lot of people um, running around being, like, I've cosplayed longer than you, or I've cosplayed this character before you, or I cosplayed this character more screen accurate to you, and it's just not okay. It's really not what the community is about. Like the best I've seen, the best and the worst parts of the cosplay community over the last couple of years, and the worst parts are when people are attacking each other and bringing each other down and just constantly clawing at each other. And the majority of the time, whenever I've seen people do that, it's, to be quite honest, it's out of jealousy. It's because that they don't have a lot of confidence about their own cosplays, or they're just they're jealous that that other person is having more fun than them, or making more friends than them, or just getting a little bit more attention. And it's silly. It really is. It's dumb. We're all dressing up. I mean, I've seen the best of the cosplay community where everybody has banded together to keep people safe and to cheer people up and bring them up and pick them up, and everybody's supporting each other and helping each other out. And that's the side of the cosplay community that should be going on all the time, always. It shouldn't be this constant competition of who done it longer, who done it better, who done it first, who did it, more accurately.
So when I was perusing your Instagram account, I noticed that you had cosplayed as Gaston from Beauty and the Beast. Now, was there a particular reason for that, or did you just happen to be like, you know what, he doesn't get enough love. He was just trying to rescue her from what he thought was this horrible creature, even though he was kind of a jerk. Because even in my melon, I'm thinking to like Disney World, Disneyland, where the people are dressed up like like Beauty and the Beast and the clock and the candelabra, and I just can't picture kids even running up to Gaston going, I want my picture with you, kind of thing. You know what I'm saying? Was there a particular reason, I guess, to why you cosplayed as Gaston?
Why did I cosplay Gaston? Well, there was two reasons. One, again, I'm drawn to the bad guys. I always prefer bad guys. And two, when I was going to that specific convention, MCM Glasgow in 2017, um, I was strapped for ideas. I had no idea what to do. I just uh, sort of come away from a large break in cosplay because I just had a baby, and so I had no idea, no inspiration. And my one of my best friends, who I'd went to the convention with, had said that she wanted to go as Belle, and because I knew I could not, for the life of me, pull off a Beast cosplay in that length of time, I was pretty confident that I could pull off a Gaston, and I actually really enjoyed that cosplay. Like, it was very much put together. I have my grievances with it because I'm super finicky and very self-critical. Um, but I do really want to go back and redo Gaston because it was a lot of fun, and I feel like because I went to that specific convention with my 3-month-old baby, I didn't get the full experience of cosplaying Gaston because I was spending most of my time making sure the baby was okay.
When I was looking to see what projects you have coming up, you've got the Mira costume coming, and it looked like you had spent quite a bit of time altering that to fit how you wanted it with some sort of bubble paint. I don't know what that is, but how is that coming along? How's your other cosplays that you're working on actually coming?
So right now, my current cos plans are I need to finish it's puffy painting the Mira suit because that kind of got put on hold, and I'm currently making the Birds of Prey Harley Quinn, which is basically just they leaked pictures from the new movie that they're currently filming, and me and a few other Harley Quinn fans are obsessed with this. Some people don't like it, some people do. Personally, I love it, and I'm so excited to finish this. My main struggle at the moment is the jacket. The jacket is an absolute nightmare, but I think I've found a way to do it, and hopefully it's going to work. Um, so they're the main ones I'm working on right now, is Mira and Birds that Prey Harley. Um, but I have actually planned out my cosplays for the entire year and literally assigned them to different conventions so that I know who I'm doing, when I'm doing it for, when I need to buy everything, and when's the last possible time I have to be working on that cosplay. I have a good mixture of cosplays that I want to make from sort of scratch and cosplays that I just want to buy because I just want to cosplay that character. Um, I also have a couple cosplays that it's not really making, it's more altering. I just sort of buy the pieces, put them together, and maybe add a couple things here or there, which I'm really excited for because I have 4 versions of Harley Quinn coming up. A cosplay that I've wanted to do for years. Yeah, I'm doing a female Hellboy at some point this year, which I'm just super excited about. I have it all planned out bit by bit.
So here in Madison and Chicago and Indianapolis, I've noticed a movement in the last few years of cosplay groups where there is a cosplay is not consent educational message being sent out. And it's basically because when women dress like cartoon characters or comic book characters, sometimes they are of a more provocative nature, such as Poison Ivy or Harley Quinn. And some people think that it's okay for them just to randomly come up and touch them and do other things. Is there some sort of movement like that going on in your area? And has horrible things like that happened to you? What's your reaction when that happens? And what message do you have for other female cosplayers that might help them in that situation?
Um, Cosplay is not consent is an issue that I'm hoping is being addressed at conventions all over the world. I imagine it is, because I know it's very, very big in America. It's fairly big over here. It is something that is sort of always at the forefront. There's, signs at conventions, and there's mention of it on social media. And I've never had like a properly negative experience like that yet. I'm hoping it never happens, but my advice for anybody, if you're at a convention or a cosplay meet or anything like that, is say something. Speak up. Don't just be quiet and say, and like, oh, okay, I'll just say something. Find a member of staff, find a member of security, a stall vendor, another cosplayer. Just go up and be like, hey, say something. And especially if you're at a convention, report it, because reporting it is the best thing you can do, because then the convention has to take action, and they have to either warn that person to cut it out, or they have to remove them from the convention, which then saves other people going through the hassle. If you say nothing, I mean, this applies to everybody, even if you're just witnessing it. You might not be going through it yourself, but if you see someone, harassing a cosplayer or taking inappropriate pictures, report it. Report that person. Point them out to security. Let security know that it's going on. Tell a member of staff or whoever, because if you just sit quiet and say nothing, they then continue to do that. And people will see them doing that and be like, oh, well, he's doing it, so it must be okay, I can do it. And then you've got two people doing it, and then you see someone else sees those two people doing it. Hey, I'm going to do that. And then that's where the problem starts. You have to report it so that those people are dealt with, or disciplined or punished or removed or whatever, and then other people will see that and go, okay, that's not how you treat a cosplayer. I think it's something that needs to be constantly at the forefront, because for some people, which I don't get, it seems to be easy to forget not to touch strangers when they don't want to be touched. But yeah, report it. Say something. Speak up. Don't be silent about it. Say something, and that helps fight the cause.
Thanks for your time. That was fantastic. Everybody, once again, Maddness Cosplay.
Thank you so much for your questions. This has actually been a lot of fun, and I would be open to doing a lot more things like this in the future. Thank you so much. And to anybody watching, please feel free to follow me on Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube, because I will be uploading more videos to that very, very soon, of showcases of all my cosplays and a tutorial on how to make the Birds of Prey big paper jacket.